I am sure that you have seen how a hibiscus plant looks when it is having new growth and new leaves, how much shiny they are. So can you see this thing, this plant, or this, not at all this plant because I have not done anything yet in this, but this plant, you can see the shiny leaves all over here, and as well as in this one, this one, and like this one, or even um, this one, you can see. So today in this video I'm going to share uh, how I usually do to my hibiscus plants. You can see I have a lot of hibiscus plants with me, and what I do to my hibiscus plants such that I get uh, good flowering, you can say, or even a healthy plant. So here you can see one plant. Actually I forgot, I have not seen that the drip line that I have given to this particular plant has moved away due to the storm or maybe something reason like that. But this plant I have not done anything, but it is looking very sad. So you can see the bloom as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take out this plant, and today I'm going to treat this plant in front of you. I welcome you all to my organic gardening channel. So I want you all, if you are new to my channel, I want you to know that all the videos that I upload are totally based on organic gardening, and no what to say, nothing is special here. So you will get it in the market readily available. So now at this time when everyone is sitting in home, so this is the ideal time for us to do such things, isn't it, like repotting. So today I'm going to repot this particular plant in front of you, and within some days I will give you the update also on this particular plant, how much flower it will give. So I will do, number one, I'm telling you the step by step process. Number one, I am telling you, that is pruning. Number two, uh, root pruning. Number three, repotting or changing the soil. So I never change my soil because I am an organic gardener, and organic soil does not what to say, this is my opinion. Actually, this is not any scientifically so-called proven or so like that scientific logical reason, but what I do, believe that as I am an organic gardener, I add a lot of things to my plant. Organic things, many enzymes of many what to say, whatever the what to say, that vegetable peels, fruit peels, banana peels. So all that enzymes or all that nutrients are remain intact in that soil. So I will show you the condition of this particular plant soil also. So make sure to watch this entire video. I think it will help you. So I want to let you know that is, I will not give any extra large pot to this plant as well, because truly I do not have any pot left with me. But I will give it means I will make the new soil medium for this with the same soil only, so it will be fine for this plant. So the first step is pruning. So that is random. If you see any weak stems or branches, just snip them off, even with the flower. Any weak branches that you see in this particular plant, just snip it off. For example, if I show you that this particular branch, you can see, can you see, it is too thin, so the probability for flowering in this plant is very less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip it off just such that it will grow much bigger. So like this thing I will keep, and if you want you can also go for it, or maybe I will also just like this much. So what will happen is these new branches will grow, and it will make the plant more bushier. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this out from the pot. You can see the root wall. Next is I'm just going to remove the top layer of the soil. this top layer. I'm just going to remove it. So for that I'm going to use this thing. You can use any tool that you have. So let me tell you that what is the reason for me to remove the topsoil. The basic reason is that in the topsoil only all the seeds of weeds or roots of weeds are there. So from there new weeds will grow. So I do not want any weed next, because isn't it? Who want weeds in its plants? Because they will only suck all the nutrients, isn't it? So just I'm going to remove all the weeds like this. So don't worry, new soil will also go in this particular thing. So now what next? You can see I have removed the maximum of the topsoil of this particular plant, and next is the bottom portion. So this is actually the root pruning portion. So what I'm just going to do is, here I require this as well. So this thing next, you can see this whole thing over here. So what I'm going to do is, at first I'm going to prepare the pot. In this pot I am only going to plant it, I have told you already. So what I'm going to do is, at first let me free the drainage hole. So I made the drainage hole, you can see 2 drainage holes are there. So for now what to do is, I'm taking only one piece and just I'm going to cover it like this. Both the hole are covered, but the soil will still go from under the thing. So all the pruned branches that I have pruned in it, I'm just going to add it over here. Even some soil, not the soil now actually, sorry. So here I have some kitchen waste. So I'm just going to add the kitchen waste in it. So here I have some cauliflower leaves, some onion peels, some tea leaves, which is very ideal for hibiscus plant because it makes the soil acidic. I'm just going to press everything down. It is having onion peels, garlic peels, and whatever kitchen waste you can use. All are beneficial in this case. So next what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add this soil only, which is having weed in it. The weed will also get decomposed, and next what I'm going to do, just I'm going to break everything apart. So some stones I can see which is making that awkward sound. So this is a very hard soil. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut more soil from it. From the sides as well. And this is known as root pruning, nothing else. Nothing special. You can see all the roots are getting pruned. So that's why it is known as root pruning. So if you are a beginner, never do these things, because I don't want you to get a bad experience with your plants. But if you are an experienced gardener, I think you will have an idea of how to do this and whatever to do this. But if you follow this step, I don't think you will you are going to kill your plant, isn't it? So you can see the soil is nice, okay, but I need to add something extra to this to make it more fertile and well. But before that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press everything in it. And next, in this case I'm going to use some 3 kind of compost, but you can use any one you can have, or you can use even 3 as I'm doing, but all 3 are perfect. So I'm using vermicompost at the base, just to cover that soil. So that is vermicompost, you can see. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep this plant on this at the center. So I am keeping it quite as parallel to the rim of the pot, because as the kitchen waste will get decomposed, as the kitchen waste will get decomposed, the level of the plant will go down eventually. So what I'm going to do is next. So here I have used the same amount of cow dung compost as the same amount of the soil that is remained. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix everything well, and I'm going to show you. Otherwise, the video will get more longer. So here I have mixed everything very well, and next what I'm going to do is first I'm going to give this soil, add this soil rather in the spot, but not fully. So make sure to watch it, because I have another thing to use, and that is optional but is very effective, that step. If you are not doing that, the last step, which I will tell you in a minute, but if you are not doing that step, you can fill the pot up to the required amount of level. So I'm just going to press it through the sides a little more. Okay, this much is enough. And next what I'm going to do is, you can see a little bit less amount of soil is there as compared to this crown, you can say. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add leaf compost. But before that, I'm going to add 1 handful of wood ash to the base. If you want, you can also mix this wood ash with the soil mix, but I do not require the whole soil mix, so I have not added that wood ash because it will act as a pesticide as well as fungicide as well as a fertilizer. So, and it will also maintain the pH level of your soil. So what I'm going to do is just I'm giving a mulch of leaf compost over here. So this step is optional. If you are not using giving this, what to say, if you are not doing this step, you can fill the pot up till this much. If you are not using the leaf compost, you can just fill the pot with that same soil and you are good to go. So this is the whole thing. Actually it is very hot over here, so I'm facing a little bit difficulty in making this video, but my work is done, and next is to water this. So I'm not going to water it now because everything will get a mess, so I will clean everything up and I will then apply water, and I'm going to keep it in shade for at least 1 week, because you have seen I have root pruned it very harshly maybe, so it will get a shock obviously, and but within 1 month it will recover and I will give updates on this plant. So I hope you like this video and thanks a lot for watching. But before going, the updates are obviously in front of you only because these all plants that you are seeing in such a good condition, all I have done in the same process. And this is the rose of Sharon over here, and that plant you can see the shiny leaves, and that also indicates the health of the plant, isn't it? So okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. And winter flowers are still blooming in my garden, and today is 30th of March, so you can see the wave of phlox and verbena, and also some petunias over there, and hollyhock as well, some dahlias, zebrina hollyhock, stalks, antirrhinums, all are blooming and are going slowly. So okay, thanks a lot for watching this video.